Hi, I'm Elowin. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. Have you ever felt like an afterthought in your own family? That's been my reality for 24 years, living in the shadow of my perfect sister Marina. Tonight's family dinner is just another reminder of how invisible I am, even after proving everyone wrong about my potential. And then the chief of surgery personally requested me for the transplant team? Marina's voice carries across the mahogany dining table, the same one where I used to do my homework while dreaming about college. Dreams that were stolen from me 4 years ago. Mom and Dad lean forward, hanging on Marina's every word like it's gospel. The candlelight catches the proud tears in Mom's eyes. "We always knew you'd do amazing things, sweetheart. Investing in your education was the best decision we ever made." The words hit like a punch to the gut. I grip my fork tighter, remembering the day they told me my college fund was gone. "Marina needs it more," they said. "Medicine is expensive and she has such potential. You can take some community college classes and figure things out later." "Elowin, honey, you've barely touched your food," Dad says, finally noticing my existence. "Are you still doing that computer thing?" That computer thing is my position as lead developer at one of Seattle's top tech startups. Self-taught because I had to be. Actually, we just landed a major contract. The CEO personally. "Speaking of contracts," Marina interrupts, "the hospital is offering me a permanent position on the transplant team. It's incredibly competitive, but they say I have a natural gift." I catch Taylor's supportive glance from across the table. My best friend insisted on coming tonight, knowing how these dinners usually go. She's seen me rebuild my life from scratch, staying up late coding while working 2 jobs to pay for online courses. "Natural gift runs in the family," Sarah adds pointedly. My mentor at the tech company has become more of a mother figure than Diana ever was. Elowin's latest algorithm is revolutionizing how we process medical data. Several hospitals are already— "Oh!" Marina's voice cuts through again. "That reminds me of this fascinating case today." I watch my parents' attention snap back to Marina like magnets finding true north. The familiar ache builds in my chest, but it's different now. I'm not that devastated 19-year-old anymore, crying over acceptance letters to schools I couldn't afford. I'm something they never expected me to be. Successful, powerful, and most importantly, independent. What they don't know is that their golden child's perfect world is about to shatter. I've seen the reports crossing my desk, the medical data patterns that don't add up. Marina's natural gift isn't what it seems, and for once my invisible position might be the perfect vantage point to expose the truth. Taylor catches my eye again and gives a subtle nod. The pieces are already in motion. Soon they'll learn what happens when you sacrifice one daughter's future to build another's house of cards. "More wine, Mom?" I ask sweetly, reaching for the bottle. "You might need it." The hospital boardroom feels like a tomb. Through the glass wall, I watch Marina's perfect world crumble as she faces the hospital board. Her hands shake as she tries to explain the unexplainable, the pattern my patient monitoring software uncovered last month. 3 deaths, 6 severe complications, all traced back to her gifted surgical work. Dr. Marcus, the only decent person in Marina's department, had reached out last month after noticing disturbing patterns in patient outcomes. The truth was worse than we imagined. Marina had been falsifying her competency assessments for years, relying on our parents' connections to cover her mistakes. My phone buzzes. Mom. Again. Their desperate messages started the moment Marina was suspended pending investigation. "They're here," Sarah texts. "Your parents just stormed into the office demanding to see you." I stand, straightening my blazer. Time to face the music. The elevator ride to our tech company's floor feels endless. When the doors open, I hear Mom's shrill voice echoing down the hallway. "Our daughter can't just abandon her family like this." "Your daughter," I announce, entering the conference room, "stopped being family when you abandoned her first." "How dare you?" "After everything we've sacrificed?" "You mean after everything you sacrificed of mine?" The words taste like victory. My college fund, my dreams, my future, all for Marina's medical career. How's that working out? "Marina made a few mistakes," Mom pleads. "But she can fix this. We just need $2 million for legal fees and patient settlements. We know your company pays you well." Mistakes? I pull up the data on the wall screen. 3 people are dead because she wasn't qualified to operate. She knew it. You knew it. Everyone just pretended she was special. We had to support her gift. Dad's voice cracks. You were always so independent, so capable. Marina needed us more. And now you need me. I laugh, but there's no humor in it. Funny how that works. Dr. Marcus enters, face grim. The medical board has the evidence. I'm sorry, but there's no covering this up. You! Mom points accusingly. You betrayed Marina's trust. Marina betrayed her patient's trust, he corrects firmly. Your daughter's negligence costs lives. This is all your fault. Dad turns on me. If you had helped instead of digging up dirt on your own sister... Taylor steps forward, phone recording. Would you like to repeat what you just admitted about stealing Elowyn's college fund? Their faces pale. They know they've said too much. Get out, I say quietly. Get out before I release everything. The forged documents, the covered-up incidents, the financial fraud. I'm sure the medical board would love to know how Marina's supervisors were convinced to look the other way. You don't mean that, Mom whispers. We're family. Family. I meet their eyes. Family doesn't sacrifice one child for another. Now you get to live with those consequences. They leave, but their desperate texts continue. I'm heartless, cruel, selfish. The whole extended family echoes their lies about my betrayal. Let them talk. The truth has a way of surviving, just like I did. The medical board hearing feels like Judgment Day. Dr. Marcus stands at the podium, his voice steady as he presents the evidence we've gathered. Pictures flash across the screen. Falsified competency reports, forged supervisor signatures, manipulated patient records. Marina Peterson was never qualified for the transplant team, he declares. Her residency evaluations were altered. Her practical exams were compromised. Every step of her career was built on deception. Marina's face crumples. She looks smaller now, nothing like the brilliant surgeon our parents bragged about at every family gathering. The board members' expressions grow darker with each revelation. Back at my office, Sarah bursts in. Your mother's downstairs. Security's holding her back, but she's causing a scene. Let her up, I decide. It's time to end this. Mom storms into my office like a hurricane of guilt and desperation. The bank is foreclosing on our house. We co-signed Marina's student loans, the hospital bills, everything. They're taking it all, Elowyn. Don't you care? Like you cared when you drained my college fund? I pull out a folder. Sarah helped me trace the money. You didn't just take my education fund. You forged my signature to access it. We had to... Her voice breaks. Marina needed to earn her own way. I cut in. Instead, you taught her that rules don't apply to her. Now look what happened. My phone buzzes. A message from Taylor. She's forwarded a recording from the hospital parking lot. Dad's voice rings clear. Of course we took Elowyn's money. Marina was the only one with real potential. Elowyn would have wasted it on some computer degree. Funny thing about computer degrees, I say, turning the phone so Mom can hear. They teach you how to follow digital trails. Every fraudulent document, every forged signature, every covered-up mistake that killed innocent people. You're destroying this family. I'm calling the whole family, every friend we have. They need to know what a vindictive, heartless daughter you've become. I let her make the calls. Let her spread her twisted version of events. Because right behind her accusations, the truth follows, backed by irrefutable evidence that's already spreading through our social circles. Marina's perfect image shatters. Mom and Dad's reputation as pillars of the community crumbles. The same people they brag to about their brilliant surgeon daughter now whisper about negligence, fraud, and death. You've ruined everything we built. Mom sobs. No, I say quietly. You did this. Every time you sacrificed one daughter for another. Every time you chose Marina's lies over my truth. Every time you built her up by tearing me down. The only difference is, this time there are consequences. She leaves my office a broken woman, destroyed by the perfect daughter she created and the one she underestimated. News travels fast in a small city. The medical board's decision hits every local news outlet. Rising star surgeon loses license after fatal negligence. Marina's perfect facade finally shatters completely, taking our parents' carefully crafted reputation with it. The article goes viral in the tech community. My inbox floods with messages from other overlooked siblings, forgotten children who found their own path. Each one feels like validation of my journey from discarded daughter to successful developer. The knock on my door comes at midnight. I'm not surprised to find both parents standing there, looking broken and desperate. The country club crowd has abandoned them. Their friends have vanished. The community that once praised their parenting now shuns them. Please, Dad's voice cracks. We've lost everything. The house, our savings, our reputation. Marina's facing criminal charges. We need you. Like I needed you? The words taste like justice. When I worked 2 jobs to teach myself coding? When I slept on Taylor's couch because I couldn't afford rent? When I needed parents who believed in me? We were wrong, Mom sobs. So wrong. But we're still your parents. Doesn't family forgive? Family lifts each other up, I correct her. Family believes in all their children, not just the chosen one. You weren't family. You were Marina's support system, and I was your backup plan. They stand there, tears streaming down their faces, waiting for the forgiveness that will never come, the mercy they never showed me. 1 month later, I sit in my new corner office, surrounded by my real family. Taylor brings coffee as we review the latest software updates. Sarah mentors new team members, building the supportive environment I never had growing up. The view from the top floor reminds me how far I've come from that devastated 19-year-old whose future was stolen. Marina's choices caught up with her. Our parents' perfect world crumbled. And me? I built something better than revenge. A life where I'm valued, successful, and finally completely free. What would you have done in Eloin's place? Forgive your family after they begged for help? Or stand firm in cutting toxic people out of your life, even if they're blood relatives? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This dilemma between family loyalty and self-respect hits home for many of us. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more complex family drama stories that explore the tough choices we face in life. More stories coming next week. Your engagement helps our community grow stronger.